I am here doing a 50 facts about me. I've done a few of these in the past, but some of them were years ago, so I kind of wanted to do a little updated, fun one because you guys seem to really enjoy it. So let's go. I cannot drink out of a straw that someone else drank out of, even if it's the closest people in my life, my mom, my brother, my dad, my boyfriend. I can't do it. I have a fascination with ancient Egypt. Always have. Oh. I do not like being called Sam, but I always say my name is Sam at Starbucks because it's quicker and I can get my drink fast and leave. I am somebody that constantly reads the fine print in commercials. I'll just sit there and I'll be like, ah, not. And everyone will look at me like, what do you mean not? And I'll say he said directly in the commercial that their fries are the best, and in the fine print it says no, they're not. Like, what? When I'm really hungry, pretty much 9 times out of 10, the first thing I will crave is deep fried pickles. I am a homebody and I severely enjoy it. When I go to the bathroom, whether it's at my house, a friend's house, whoever's house it is, I always check the bathtub to see if somebody's hiding in there. Thanks to my love for horror movies. I'm a very happy, bubbly person until you tickle me. Don't. It's not cute and it's not fun. My tongue can do the wave. I give a lot of compliments to friends, to family, strangers. If I see something I like, you'll know about it. I like to give compliments. I like getting compliments. Something as small as that can really change someone's day and make them feel good about themselves. So why not? If I like it, I'm gonna let you know. I read my local obituaries every single day. My favorite flavor is matcha. I have 1,247 videos on my channel right now. My mom is my best friend. I was diagnosed with scoliosis when I was going in for plastic surgery. I hate having stuff under my nails, and I do have long nails, so I'm like constantly picking them out like this. If I'm making supper and I'm using my hands, then I'm like picking out like breadcrumbs like this all on my nails. I ate a worm in elementary school because everyone thought it was gross and wouldn't do it and were daring each other, so I just walked in. I was like, I can do it, whatever. I am horrible at texting. You send me a text, I sometimes won't reply till like 8 hours later, and people are like, are you alive? And don't worry, people tell me all the time, you're terrible at texting. I get the text all the time, you're the worst texter. I have never lived without a pet in the home. When my phone goes off in the middle of the night, my heart always drops because I think that there's something wrong with my family, that there's bad news in the middle of the night. Somebody got into an accident, somebody passed away, my heart just sinks. I have always wanted to have twins. I was in gymnastics for 1 day because I fell and I wouldn't go back. Cringy? When I lose an eyelash, I have to put it on my fingertip, close my eyes, make a wish, and blow. My food can't touch each other, and if it does, I won't eat that little bit. No. Okay, it actually makes me sick. And if I'm having something on the side that's like baked beans or salad or something that's kind of gonna go everywhere, I will take a separate bowl or plate, please. I mean, I'm not high maintenance, but I just can't. Like, I'll gag. You want me to gag and puke at the table? That's cool. When I was little, my dad took me swimming almost every single weekend. We always went swimming. I loved going to the pool with him, and I thought it was so cool that he dove off the diving board, because I was always kind of scared to go in the deep end. So I was like, you know what? I want to dive too. And I wouldn't go in the deep end, so I did it in the shallow end, which you're not supposed to do. I did, and as soon as I got to the bottom, I smashed, and I was like this, because I was so happy that I was doing it, smashed my teeth, and that is how I chipped my front tooth. I do have attachments on my teeth right here and here because I'm doing Invisalign right now, so don't mind those little bumps, but we're focused on this tooth right here. I always run water when I poop. I don't want anyone to hear it. I still call my parents mommy and daddy. Both my brother and I do. We just never broke out of the habit. It's always stuck. I tried to, as a teen, call my mom mom and dad dad, but it never stuck. When I'm talking about my mom and dad, I'll say mom and dad, but when I'm talking directly to them, I always say mommy and daddy. Some kids in school would like kind of make fun of me, like, oh, you're mommy and daddy, but you know, it's whatever. That's just how it is. I love not so cooked food. Pancakes raw in the middle, bread still doughy, cinnamon buns, cookies, brownies, bacon that's only been on for like 30 seconds. I love the doughy, soft texture of it. When somebody bakes cake, they're like, I have to throw it away because it's raw in the middle. I've heard that countless times. I say, give it to me. I'll eat the whole thing. Thank you so much. I am right-handed. In grade 8, I was voted at the end of the year most likely to be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. My parents never forced religion on my brother or myself growing up. They always encouraged us to believe in whatever we wanted, to take whatever path we wanted in life and just experience it for ourselves. I believe in aliens, and I'm not talking just like life on other planets. We know that there's life on other planets. I'm talking like aliens, like sucking my brain out, like floating above my house at night, trying to get information out of me, like aliens. I hate flying. I love traveling, but it gives me such bad anxiety. I'm always thinking a million thoughts at once. It's something that I can't control. I just have to like literally sit there, and every bump I'm like, what's that? What's that? We're dying. I have terrible hearing. I should probably go get it checked. Like if people are being quiet or mumbling, I'm always like, hey, what? Like what's going on? As I'm itching my ear. But if there's any type of background noise, if we're at a hockey game, at a show, a concert, even if we're at the movie theater and there's like a little bit of music playing, and if people are having a conversation literally right beside me, I probably won't be able to hear what's going on. For instance, Dalton's family all go watch his little brother play hockey. It's really loud, like there's a whole bunch of people on the ice, there's families watching, cheering, booing, whatever they're doing, there's coaches, the kids are talking, right? So it's quite loud in there, and Dalton's family all sits all right beside each other, so we're all having a conversation. So they're all having a conversation amongst themselves, and apparently they were trying to talk to me and I couldn't hear them. Like I literally can't hear anything they're saying. And his grandpa was like, oh, is Sam like in a bad mood today or anything like that? And that's what Dalton was like, he nudged me. I'm like, yeah. He goes, they've been trying to talk to you the whole time. I'm like, oh my God, like, huh? Like I can't hear you. What? Sometimes it makes me seem like I'm like this mean, bitchy person, but honestly, like I can't hear you. I avoid playing sports at all costs, even simply just playing catch with a ball. Boop! I love watching sports. I am 4'10". I was finally officially measured at my doctor's office the other day. I've always said I was 4'9" or 4'11", 4'10". I didn't really know for sure, but I finally got measured. I do not like Disney movies. Not my thing at all, and that's okay if it's your thing. Hey girl, I'm here to support you, but I love Disney characters. I'm all about cartoon characters and sweet ones. Ah! The one food I just cannot eat is sausage, no matter what. Other foods that I'm like, I don't really like, I can sometimes eat or try, but sausage, I just can't. It reminds me of E.T. when he is dying in the sewer and how he's that like grayish color. I don't know why, it always just reminds me of E.T. like his hand or something like that. I saw the movie Amy in theaters twice and I sobbed both times because I love her so much. If it glitters, I want it. I have a knack, and some people might say a talent, for twinning. I always say if I'm watching a show, like if a guy even on a commercial or a guy walking down the street, get a lot of the time where I'm like, that guy or that girl looks identical to blank, whether it be an actress, celebrity, a hockey player, football player, politician, musician, I don't know. I guess when I have a face in my mind, like I'll remember it and I'll walk it in, and when I see somebody that has like strikingly similar facial features, I'm like, yep, and I'll Google it quickly, get it up. I actually have the IMDb app on my iPad because of that reason. Like I pull it up right away. Because when I say that guy looks like blank and people are like, nah, he doesn't, I pull up a picture and I'm like, I pull it up side by side. They're like, oh yeah, I guess so. I never liked pancakes while growing up as a child. Not my thing. Until I went to IHOP for the first time when I was 15. Tried a little, hooked. Thanks IHOP! I don't like sprinkled donuts. To me, a donut is supposed to be soft and ooey gooey, and a bunch of sprinkles on it just makes it crunchy and weird. Oh. I met my biological sister when I was 15. My parents could not financially support their first child, my sister, so they gave her up for adoption, but I always knew I had a sister growing up and dreamed of how she was and if I would ever meet her. My sister is one of the closest people I have in my life, and that is so happy for me to say. I wake up every single morning with my cat on me in some way, whether it's his whole body across me, across my neck, holding me like this. He's always on me. I'm Mama Cat! True crime documentaries are my guilty pleasure. I was in a body cast for the first year of my life because I was born with a dislocated hip. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!